We've seen an unprecedented number of journalists being killed by the Israeli military in Gaza over the past year and more. According to the Committee to Protect Journalists, more journalists were killed in the first 10 weeks of the war than have ever been killed in a single country for an entire year since they've been keeping records. Al Jazeera posted a live counter on its broadcast showing the number of hours and minutes since Samer had been wounded. And reporting and evidence has shown that he had lain there bleeding just 2 kilometers away from the nearest hospital, and yet no one was allowed to reach him for over 5 hours. We saw when a Wall Street Journal reporter, Evan Gershkovich, was wrongfully imprisoned by the Russian government. There was many open calls for his release. We saw many journalists change their social media profiles, free Evan. When the Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi was brutally murdered by Saudi operatives in a consulate in Istanbul, we saw outrage, and rightfully so, around the world. But we're not seeing anything close in Western editorial newsrooms to this level of outrage to the killing of Palestinian journalists in Gaza on this unprecedented level. And this also helps lay the groundwork for this killing to continue. We haven't seen this level of killing ever in modern warfare. And the reason that it's allowed to continue is that there's a lack of accountability for Israel for these killings, both by its military and financial backers in the West. And internally, there are no investigations done about the killings of these journalists.
التي تؤدي إلى استشهاد المواطنين وإصابتهم أيضا في الساعات الأخيرة.
This is nothing short of a hit list of these journalists. One of these journalists, Hossam Shabbat, said it felt like he was being hunted.